show Jeopardy. So at first when I heard this, I was like, yo, this is awesome, because I wasn't a huge fan of Mike Richards. So I'm like, oh, great, I'll get to see Mayim Bialik host, because I did like her, and I think that this could be fun having two hosts.
They're not together, right?
But they're not together, and they're not both hosting the nightly show that you saw Alex Trebek on. So here's how it's going to work. We know Richards, he was the front runner for the gig. He's going to start hosting season 38 as the host of the daily syndicated show that we all watched Alex on. And Mayim Bialik is going to host new spin-off series, which will begin with the Jeopardy National College Championship. So while she's going to be the host, she's not really the host of Jeopardy. But she is going to be involved, which I'm very excited for. So I'm happy to see her. Mike Richards will be fine. I won't stop watching because of him, but I was a little disappointed. He wasn't my favorite.
It's a little misleading, too. And that's blaming you, but they're putting the press release out that it's two hosts.
I know.
One of them's doing the Detroit Tigers, the other one's doing Toledo Mudhens. I mean, that's
how it is. Well, that's how I got so excited when I saw the article, and then when I started reading it, I'm like, well, I'm glad she's involved. And then I started thinking, well, maybe they did ask somebody else to be the full-time host, and it comes with a lot of responsibility. It's a job that you could have for, obviously, Alex Trebek did it for 37 years, so it's a job that comes with a lot of responsibility, a long time, and maybe the other person they asked wasn't into that commitment. But either way, they're both very excited. In a press release, Richard says, quote, "Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined being chosen to step into a role of this magnitude." And then Mayim Bialik also tweeted, "Been waiting a long time to tell you all. Really, really honored and astounded and excited for this. It's beyond anything I've ever imagined could happen." So
it's been decided for a while then. She's waited a long time to tell them.
yeah. Well, maybe hers was easier to decide because she was going to do the spin-off series. Unfortunately, I think it's a great opportunity, and I'm glad to see her do it. I really enjoyed her. I think she is so smart. I think she's a perfect fit for the role. But now, after this news broke, obviously fans were quick to share their opinions online, because that's what people do, right? And most of the opinions they share are negative, because that's also what people do. And a lot of people weren't or aren't happy with these two taking over for the late Alex Trebek. A lot of fans were just disappointed that LeVar Burton didn't get the role. Everyone was rooting for him. You guys aren't huge Jeopardy fans. I didn't think he did that amazing. I get why they want him, and people like him.
They like his personality. They like him as a guy.
But I don't think that he was the best fit to host the show Jeopardy. But a lot of people wanted him, so they were angry that he wasn't chosen. Other fans were gunning for Ken Jennings for the job. So people just aren't that happy, which was surprising to me. But, they'll get over it.
Yeah, they'll get over it. It is surprising, but it's also, I don't necessarily think it would matter who you picked.
Of course.
A lot of people are going to be disappointed because it's just not Alex Trebek.
I totally agree. And people love to complain. That's just what people like to do.
Except this morning, because I know, Jim, you look at the ticket text all the time. We haven't had one negative ticket text ever.
Oh, really?
No, just a stream of rainbows and puppies and sunshine. As well, when it stops raining, the rainbows will come out. Sun will shine, grass will grow.
Yeah. Speaking of the rain, did you guys lose power yesterday?
Not at home. Flickering, that's it.
Just some flickering. Yeah, that's how we'd lose it for a few minutes at a time. It would come back. We never lost it for a long period of time. But thunderstorms left more than 600,000 Michiganders without power. And unfortunately, you guys, residents could see more severe weather through the weekend. So this is not done yet. Storms on Wednesday brought downpours. They brought high winds, which is really what would knock some of the power out, right? It resulted in down trees, down power lines. And as of 11 p.m. last night, about 383,000 DTE customers and 285,000 consumers energy customers throughout the state were without power. Obviously, teams are going to be working around the clock to restore the power, so hopefully you'll get that back quickly. But like I said, today, this morning, we all saw them. You might be sleeping through it if you're a sound sleeper, but it woke me up at like 2 o'clock. The thunder, the lightning, the downpour started. So we've already seen thunderstorms this morning, but we could see more this afternoon. Temperatures are supposed to hit 90 degrees. And then on Friday, we could see highs in the mid-80s and about a 40% chance of storms. So there could be more severe weather on the way.
It's crazy how much severe weather we've had this year. I mean, because we get rain and we do
Sure.
get thunderstorms, but there have been back-to-back strings. It's just been unbelievable.
It seems like there's more weeks where there is severe weather than there's not. I don't even
Right.
think that's true, but it just feels
It
that
feels
way.
that way. And then you feel for all the people who get hit over and over and over again. It's the people who were flooded at that very first, when was that? In June? I can't even remember when the first big rain came. But a lot of the same people are being flooded again and again and again. So it's just very, very devastating.
And I tell you what, the one thing that we do caution everybody, and you mentioned it coming in, there is standing water on the roads. Make sure you know what you're driving into and that you can drive out of it.
It's tough when, like this morning, it was very dark. The rain was really coming down hard. There was an area, and I couldn't even see it. And it wasn't a ton of rain, or standing water, but I swear, you guys, I thought I was going to be calling you and saying, I'm stuck. Because it slowed down my car so much that I thought, oh my God, this is it. This is where I'm going to ruin my car. I'm going to be stuck in a huge puddle. Thankfully, I got through it, but it's tough to see when it's that dark and it's raining so hard. And I wasn't going fast. Maybe that might have been my problem, that if I could have been going a little faster, but then I was scared of hydroplaning.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to slot. Yeah.
It was,
You gotta
just
try
be
to be
careful out
safe.
there,
Yeah.
for sure. So the city of Detroit is joining a growing list that is now recommending people wear masks indoors, including those that are fully vaccinated, as the city is seeing another spike in COVID cases. So this guidance recommends that everybody wear a mask indoor to obviously maximize protection of this highly contagious Delta variant. This is not a requirement. This is not a mandate, but it is a recommendation issued by the city. And according to the city, the risk of community spread has increased from moderate to substantial. So they are trying to stop the spread while they can, and hopefully it doesn't get to, I don't know what's beyond substantial, extreme, whatever the next step is what they're trying to prevent. So a woman in Detroit was able to stop a carjacking of her own vehicle after a man tried to drive away in her car as she was pumping gas. Okay, so this was Wednesday morning. She pulls into the gas station. She gets out of her vehicle, and there's a video. It actually shows that she leaves her driver's side door open. She walks around to the other side of her car to pump the gas. And as she's standing there pumping the gas, that's when this man started to approach, and he tried to jump into the driver's side of her BMW. I would have been, I don't know what I would have done, but she was able to go up, get around the other side, pull this guy out of the car. She kind of started this fight with him, and thankfully he didn't steal her car, but he did run off. He's been identified as 29-year-old Jordan Miller. He fled the scene, and police are searching for him. You got to be careful.
Yeah,
at
close your door.
Close your door, and you turn the car off, but if you leave the keys in there, because I'm assuming that's what happened.
So I'm guessing her whole entire purse was in there.
Yeah.
But yes, you gotta at least close the door.
I'm always worried if I leave the door open, somebody's going to drive by and rip the door off.
Oh, God.
More than I am somebody
Someone
coming
not
in.
paying attention.
Oh, man. Thank you very much, Heather.
Yep.
When we come back, if you make it into work today, should your boss give you a sticker and say, good job? We've got a local sports team that is kind of following that path. We'll get to that next. 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, John Jansen here for Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And are you looking at your lease right now? You're driving around and you know that it's going to come due by the end of the year, or maybe you've been looking around and you can't find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Well, look no further, because Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has over 400 new vehicles in stock on the lot today. The team at Southfield is helping customers just like you with their plan ahead lease program. And if you don't see one that you like, or you've got some time to wait, you can reserve one of their new 1,600 vehicles that are being built right now. So don't wait any longer to find your new lease. Now is the time. Log on to southfieldchrysler.com or go see my friends Bill and Tim and spend a few minutes with them. You're going to love the team that they have over at Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram to get started today. And don't miss out on the Make This the Summer event, where you can lease a new 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee starting at only $299 a month. So whether you live in Northville, Berkeley, Brighton, or Allen Park, you're just a short drive or click away from the best car buying experience you're ever going to have. For more information, you can check them out online at southfieldchrysler.com. And remember, all roads and all towns lead to Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 11.5 and Telegraph.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJE and 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. There's a crash at 696 westbound after Mound, also 696 westbound after Greenfield and M10 northbound at Evergreen. Flooding is an issue, 696 eastbound at Groesbeck and 75 northbound at 9 Mile. Stormy forecast, be prepared with the whole house generator from Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Starting at $99 a month, and they'll be any price. For your free estimate, visit mastercraftheating.com. That's mastercraftheating.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
The Detroit Tigers play the Baltimore Orioles. Pre-game today at 3:45 on 97.1 The Ticket.
This from our Science with an Odyssey Sports Minute, sponsored by Lexicon, your holistic provider of practice management software and legal services. The Wyndham Championship tees off today in Greensboro, North Carolina. Normally, the PGA Tour's final regular season tournament is focused on some of the marquee names. This year, including the likes of Adam Scott, Justin Rose, and Ricky Fowler, who have one last shot at qualifying for the FedEx Cup playoffs. But at yesterday's Pro-Am, a tall freshman college golf prospect stole the show. His name is J.R. Smith. Yes, that J.R. Smith. One who played in the NBA for a decade and a half and retired with a pair of rings. More a late bloomer than phenom, the 35-year-old Smith, who went from high school to the NBA, has now enrolled at North Carolina A&T and hopes to be declared eligible to play golf for the Aggies. Please, NCAA, don't screw this up. Let him play. I'm Boomer Science.
Attorney Joe Cordell. For many men, divorce brings a bewildering sense of loss. You feel adrift, isolated, like you're the only person in the world. But the good news is, you're not alone. Cordell & Cordell is here to help. For more than 30 years, Cordell & Cordell has been there to guide men through all aspects of divorce. And we'll be there for you.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Detroit area attorneys. Call 833-MEN-LAW-1, CordellCordell.com.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call clickgrainger.com/safety or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What am I driven by? Probably the music that keeps me going every day. I'm definitely more social now than I was. I met a lot of different people, different cultures. I'm more well-rounded. Being a part of these groups has helped me with speaking in front of people, with performing. Next year, I'm traveling to France with the group that I'm in. Because of my HFC education, I'm working on pushing towards future goals. I am future-driven.
What are you driving at? Find your future faster at Henry Ford College. Apply now at hfcc.edu.
Get ready. Saving starts with Xfinity. Because when you get Xfinity Internet and mobile together, you can save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill over AT&T. Enjoy fast, reliable internet at home and nationwide 5G on the go, included at no extra cost. That means you can connect to everything you love, whether you're a next-level gaming aficionado, an online shopping mastermind, or crushing that research project. So go ahead, stream on all your devices or video chat from anywhere and save hundreds while doing it, because saving starts with Xfinity. Get Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. Don't miss out. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Internet offer ends 9/7/21 and requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Actual savings may vary.
Attention Dream Cruisers, buy tickets to the best Dream Cruise party ever at Dugan's Irish Pub on August 20th. Brought to you by Kroger. Tickets include food, your first drink, and live entertainment. Individual tickets are just $25. Or get a ticket package that includes valet parking. Buy them at dreamcruiseparty.com. Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today.
The Detroit Lions host the Buffalo Bills. Pre-game tomorrow at 6 on 97.1 The Ticket. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
539-9797. 97.1 The Ticket. That's the text as well as the phone number. We've been chatting a little bit about Miguel Cabrera and whether or not he should play today in Baltimore. It's the sixth of a 6-game road trip. He hit .499 last night. It was a great moment, and we are all wondering, is he going to do it today, or are we going to have a chance to see him do it in a 6-game homestand at home? And that's what we hope. Tigers fans hope that. I know Jimmy Cookies hopes that.
If only there was a way to ensure that he wouldn't hit it today, John. If only there was a way to make sure he'd be at $4.99 for Friday night. If only. I'm not smart enough to figure that out.
He would do it on Friday night.
I know.
Or on Sunday. I mean, there's just, if there was a way to guarantee that he could do it on the 17th, we would all pick that day to do it. You just can't. But I do have to ask you guys, Jim and Heather, a question. When you showed up successfully to the studio today, did you have a sticker that you could put on the back of your window, maybe of a canoe or a paddle or
survive the flooding?
Some windshield wipers? I mean, did you feel a sense of accomplishment and that it motivated you to do it again tomorrow?
No. Collins is listening. If he's up right now, could we get some of those?
But I would take one if they gave me one.
Yeah, okay, you take one.
Yeah.
Yes. Would you actually put it on your back window?
No, I am not a fan of car decals.
In 1 mile, turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
I am
The people go crazy with the stickers on the cars.
not a bumper sticker fan, a decal sticker. No.
Yeah.
I put it on the back of my bike helmet.
There you go. I'm a fan of that.
Yes.
Let's get all the Doug Carr's ticket taxes now.
So the reason we bring this up is because in Ann Arbor, Jim Harbaugh brought back the helmet stickers in 2015 when he became head coach. And I was there when Lloyd Carr took the helmet
At the
stickers
next
away.
light, turn left.
And so it had been a part of the tradition, and you see it in college football all the time. In the helmets where they're classic, great helmets, and then as the season goes on, there's a couple of stickers for big plays, for wins, all of these things that you get to accumulate on the back of your helmet. And it's just kind of a sense of accomplishment. I'm great, and I've had a great season. Look at my helmet. Jim Harbaugh has put a little twist on the helmet stickers now because he wants it to tell the story of a player's career. And I like the concept because it's unique, other than the fact that it used to be a Wolverine on the sticker. And if you're going to put stickers on a Wolverine helmet, I do believe it should be a Wolverine.
Never
but
heard of a
for
phrase
example,
catching on fire.
at the first game, everybody's going to start with at least one sticker, and they're going to get the area code of their hometown. And you know what? This is nice. But Jim, I'd like to your thoughts on.
Yeah, I mean, I look at this and I'm reading the article more. Angelique's got the details in the Detroit News, and you're gonna get stickers not just for your area code, but for like the first win of the season. They're gonna get a sticker for 965. I think that's representing what win it will be historically for Michigan. But then when you start breaking this down, you're handing out stickers for beating presumably Western Michigan.
Right.
Is that now what we're doing at Michigan, where you beat WMU, you beat NIU later in the season, stack some stickers on the helmet?
That happens all across college football. It's not unique to Michigan, but it happens at Ohio State.
Yeah, but they do
It happens at it happens at they do it at
they beat Bowling Green and everybody gets a sticker at Ohio State.
It's part of college football. It is, but the question I have is, do you like the stickers or not? Because I'm not a big fan. I think that the helmet should stand alone. I think
you like that clean look.
I like the clean look. I'm not a big fan of the whole extrinsic reward. Like, it obviously it's different when it's your job because yes, you get a paycheck. That's a great extrinsic reward. Love that. But the whole sticker on the helmet, to me, I think the helmets in college football should all be the same. They should, your starting quarterback is the same as the fifth guy down the roster, down the depth chart. Your starting tackle, because offensive lineman, and maybe this is, as I talk through this, maybe this is my bias. I don't have a choice.
Pulling the fridge away from the wall.
As your stud
Check
receiver,
the
your stud
cord.
quarterback, Charles Woodson. Can you imagine how many stickers he would have had on his helmet in '97? But he didn't separate himself from the rest of us simply because he had a helmet that was just covered in stickers.
That's a good point, too, because here's what I would say. Ultimately, you want to motivate 18 to 22-year-olds. They don't need to worry about motivating John Jansen, who's since played and moved on. So at the end of the day, it's
their motivation. A lot of the motivation just to come to Michigan is the jump man. Right? That's already on the uniform.
So, because I look at this and go, I look really, I look at this and go, it's kind of cheesy. It's a little over the top to do it for every win. Not my cup of tea, but at the end of the day, it's really about 18 to 22-year-olds and what motivates them. And if they think this is going to motivate them, I don't know.
I had a sticker book.
So,
I think the helmet stickers look cool.
really, and you know what? There's a lot of people that think that you look cool, and there is a cool factor to it, because you know if you are that stud that gets a win, a touchdown, a big play, a big moment, whatever it is, and all of a sudden your helmet is loaded up with these stickers, there is a cool factor to it.
Now, Jansen, what if they took away stickers if you made a bad play? Jansen, you gave up that sack. Take off the sticker.
Taking the sticker away.
Yeah.
Someone's scraping the
Yes.
stickers off your helmet.
Yeah. Take the sticker I got away from the win previously.
What if they...
Because do I get stickers for pancakes? I mean, every once in a while, I would think you'd get one for a big block.
I would hope so.
John, imagine they do this, it's filmed, and it's that next day, and you're reviewing stuff, and someone's job, after coach is chewing into you, someone's sitting there in the back, peeling off stickers from your helmet. That'll send a message, Ru.
Yeah. What happens when you're a negative? I mean, obviously,
Take the helmet away from you. You don't get to play here anymore.
you don't get to play. It's just, well, if you don't have the chance to do that, you're probably not playing anyway. But yeah, I'm wondering how many people even care about the stickers, or they even notice them. And because as they add up, you start to notice they fill up one side of the helmet, then they start on the other side. It's one of those things that I don't think but there isn't.
Can I make it obligatory? Air helmets this season. Do I get to take the shot at the elbow or something? Is that
Till Monday.
stickers on Michigan season? If they're not handing any of them out, you're not winning any games.
Well, I tell you what, a guy that needs no helmet stickers, a guy that is one of the greatest offensive linemen to ever play for the Detroit Lions, is Lomas Brown. He joined us yesterday. When we come back, we're going to get a chance to listen to Lomas Brown, Lion Great. 97.1 The Ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Bullseye Event Group. Tigers manager A.J. Hinch not even asked the question last night, but he did say that Miguel Cabrera will play later today with 499 home runs and one more until history is made. He said they don't want to tempt a baseball player. He'll hit it whenever he's meant to hit it. Maybe with another solo shot during that 5-2 win over Baltimore last night, and the next one will indeed be 500. The best part during the run is the Tigers have been winning quite a bit with Cabrera's bat heating up. They're just 4 games under 500 at 56 and 60. Michigan State football finally gave them halftime for the Wednesday practices. They inched towards the upcoming college football season. A good thing, as head coach Mel Tucker says he wants to see more and more intensity during the fall camp. Tucker's voice noticeably hoarse speaking with the media and says he believes they gained some ground with the effort given. He also says the team's first scrimmage will be on Saturday. And Corey Joseph, Fred Jackson, and Rodney McGruder all leaving deals on Wednesday afternoon. Pistons doing work on the roster as the team goes through summer league action. They're 0-2 in Sin City. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar. More stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
We just joined at the very last second because he's off taking pictures, kissing the page, shaking hands. It is the great Lomas Brown. Brown. You can hear him on every Lions broadcast because he does the color. And I've got to say, when I was growing up, 1985, drafted by the Detroit Lions, played here for over a decade. A guy that I looked up to, and I'm so excited to get a chance to work with him. I get a chance to speak with him all the time. Lomas, Rob Lomas, thanks for joining us this morning.
Hey, anything for the big fella. Hey, look, John called, and I'm here. That's all that matters.
Well, I had to make sure that I didn't text him too early. You know, some of these guys, you text them before they wake up.
T.J. Hawkinson and Darrell Williams. So I'm watching little things like that, but definitely getting him comfortable, probably handing the ball off a little bit more, not forcing the ball downfield. I think those would be some of the things that you have to look for early and trying to get him acclimated to this offense. Some of the things that he can do, starting to put it together, because it's going to be a learning curve. You know, it's going to be a learning curve. We seen that, we felt that, we went through that when we got in the league. But when you got good veteran leadership out there, it should be able to help you. that's going to be the big question mark. Now, I know Jared said that he wants to take more shots downfield. I know the coaching staff wants him to get the ball downfield more, and I think he's going to get his opportunities. What I think is going to happen, I think TJ is going to have a big year, DeAndre. So I think they're going to have to choose who they double team. It's going to be up to those guys that got the one-on-one matchup. Sean, Williams, Ahmad, one of the second round. They're going to have to run those one-on-one matchups, and they're going to have to give him the room or give him a landmark to where he can get the ball in there. So that's going to be the key to me. When they take away our best weapon, which I think will be TJ Hawkinson, all these guys will be one-on-one matchups.
That's a good point, too, because as you get into training camp in the preseason, position battles like some of the stuff's established. But the position battle we see, I think, is really interesting. You have your vets running to Williams and Barrett. And if we're looking at this, I think Marlowe's going to get the team in catches this season outside of Hopkins, who could be second round, could be Test Safety one of our jobs. I think the highest grade on between this team in catches.
position. I think it's going to be a little adjustment period for them, but I'm rather have a guy standing up over me than a guy that especially a guy that sees numbers. You see that number, the signals are
sign-on bonus. Terms and conditions apply. Come grow with us and let us show you why Cisco is at the heart of food and service. Visit careers.cisco.com to apply today.
Founded in 1916, Detroit already provides programs and services to thousands of youth, adults, and families every year. Call us at 413-832-4600 to find out more about our youth development, workforce, and rec services.
At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up, there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell. And agents that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gas. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Similar, but still.
America's #1 battery destination because they offer free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries starting at just $79.99. And they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and Western Lawns. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's right, find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay at the D.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas. Odyssey is your new home for all the audio that matters to you. Download the Odyssey app today.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Tony and Jensen.
goes along with the cool factor.
I mean, imagine
what
someone
does a
going...
kid now that's 16, 17 years old